Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jimmy Butler reveals truth behind unexpected decision after Warriors trade. After a whole lot of drama over his incessant desire to part ways with the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler finally got his wish. On Wednesday, just before the NBA's trade deadline, news broke that the six-time All-Star was headed to the Golden State Warriors. Golden State went all in on Butler in what turned out to be a four-team deal involving the Heat, the Detroit Pistons, and the Utah Jazz. In order to acquire Butler's services, the Warriors had to part ways with Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, Lindy Waters, and a protected first-round pick. It was later revealed that in a bit of an unexpected twist, Butler decided to ditch the number 22 he wore for the Heat, which was vacated by Wiggins after he was sent to Miami, in favor of the number 10. On Thursday, Butler revealed the truth about his decision in a video posted by the NBA on X, numero dies, Butler said. Marquise Grayson, Neymar Jr., Paul Pogba, Jimmy Butler 3. Butler did not go into detail as to why he chose the number 10, but he did give a list of players who have donned the same number. Grayson is a former University of Central Oklahoma guard who happens to be Butler's first cousin. Neymar Jr. and Pogba, on the other hand, are two of the biggest soccer superstars on the planet, and it is clear that Butler is proud to be wearing the same jersey number as them. For what it's worth, this is the first time in his career that Butler will wear the number 10. He donned the number 23 during his time with the Philadelphia 76ers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. He chose the number 21 while with the Chicago Bulls, and he had the number 33 on his shirt during his time with Marquette in college. According to reports, Butler is trending toward making his Warriors debut on Saturday against the Bulls. Steph Curry makes NBA history in front of Jimmy Butler. Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors now find themselves below .500 after dropping their second consecutive game. On Thursday, the Warriors fell to LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers 120-112 in their first game since the trade deadline. Golden State found itself shorthanded after pulling the trigger on a blockbuster trade, acquiring Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat in exchange for Andrew Wiggins and a few other players. Butler, who was coming off 3 suspensions in the last couple of months with Miami, made his way to Crypto.com Arena to watch his new team play from the bench for the first time. Coming into the game, Curry had recorded 299 career games with 30-plus points. Against the Lakers, Curry recorded 37 points on 13 of 35, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. In doing so, Curry now becomes just the 16th player in NBA history to reach 300 career games with 30-plus points. The Warriors announced the accomplishment on X, the 16th player in NBA history to reach the milestone. NBA fans were left impressed with Curry's new achievement, taking to social media to leave their thoughts. History has been written, one fan said. Damn, with all the thousands of NBA players that played. This is dope from the GOAT. Need him to get in a groove now where he drops 30 points regularly the rest of the way, added another. Curry the GOAT, wrote a third. Congratulations Steph, commented a fourth. Although the Warriors have fallen to 25-26 in the 2024-25 NBA season, adding Butler to the duo of Curry and Draymond Green could keep them in title contention, especially given Butler's playoff resume. The former Marquette star led the Heat to 2 NBA Finals appearances in 6 seasons. The Warriors will finish up a 6-game road trip with the Chicago Bulls and Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday and Monday, respectively. The Golden State Warriors made a late push to acquire Chicago Bulls center Nikola Vucevic before the NBA trade deadline, but discussions ultimately stalled. According to Mark Stein of the Stein Line, the Warriors made one final attempt to trade for Vucevic ahead of Thursday's 3 p.m. Eastern Time deadline. However, league sources indicated that the talks fizzled as the teams failed to reach an agreement on trade terms. Vucevic, 34, is having one of the best statistical seasons of his career. The veteran big man is averaging 19.5 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game while shooting a career-best 54.6% from the field and 39.4% from beyond the arc in 51 appearances. The two-time All-Star is earning $20 million this season and has one more year remaining on his contract, worth $21.4 million for the 2025-26 campaign. The Warriors' interest in Vucevic stemmed from their need to bolster their frontcourt depth as they aim to strengthen their roster for the remainder of the season. Sitting at 25-25 and currently 11th in the Western Conference standings, Golden State sought reinforcements to improve its playoff positioning. However, their inability to finalize a deal with Chicago left them without another major move before the deadline. This attempt to acquire Vucevic came after the Warriors had already made a blockbuster trade on Wednesday night, landing Jimmy Butler in a 4-team deal. The trade, first reported by ESPN's Shams Charania, saw Golden State send Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, Dennis Schroeder, Lindy Waters III, and a 2025 first-round pick, protected, to multiple teams. As part of the trade, the Warriors sent Wiggins, Anderson, and their first-round pick to the Miami Heat. They also traded Schroeder to the Utah Jazz, who then rerouted him to the Detroit Pistons, along with Waters III. Following the trade, Butler and the Warriors quickly agreed to a 2-year, $121 million contract extension. The 35-year-old forward is set to decline his player option for the 2024-25 season in order to sign the new deal, which will keep him under contract through the 2026-27 campaign. Golden State's pursuit of Vucevic on Thursday suggests that the team was still searching for additional reinforcements even after landing Butler. However, with no further deals materializing, the Warriors will now move forward with their current roster as they look to climb the standings and secure a playoff spot. Nikola Vucevic sounds off on trade deadline expectations amid Warriors rumors. We are now just hours away from the NBA trade deadline, and teams across the league are running out of time to get their trades in. The Chicago Bulls and the Golden State Warriors are both teams that have been involved with major trades, and there have also been rumors about these two teams getting in on a trade together. The rumors involve Nikola Vucevic leaving the Bulls for Golden State, and the Bulls are hoping to come away with some draft capital. As time continues to pass, it is becoming more unlikely that this trade will actually happen. Nikola Vucevic was asked about it on Wednesday, and he isn't expecting anything to happen. "I don't expect much to happen by tomorrow," Vucevic said, according to a post from Casey Johnson. There is still a chance that something goes down, however. A big issue for the Bulls in their quest to trade Vucevic has reportedly been the high asking price, as they are looking for something that includes a first-round draft pick. The asking price has been an issue for the Warriors, but teams often lower that asking price right before the deadline. Anything can happen before the deadline. Most trade rumors surrounding Vucevic have involved him going to the Warriors, but there is also a chance that the Bulls send him elsewhere, as there has reportedly been some interest from numerous teams. The Chicago Bulls were still holding a high price for big man Nikola Vucevic earlier Wednesday, a report from SNY said. They were looking for a package that included a first-round pick that wasn't heavily protected / a pick that didn't turn into multiple second-rounders if it didn't convey. Vucevic had drawn interest from several teams in the days leading up to the deadline. We will know Nikola Vucevic's fate in just a few hours, as the NBA trade deadline is rapidly approaching. Will he stay put in the Windy City, or will the Bulls send him elsewhere in a trade? And you, fan? What do you think of Vucevic's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.